we should be live yet again here at the Hanniballshow, playing a bit of Captain of Industry. And we already have Ice Queen in the chat. Thank you for the like, much appreciated, much appreciated. Wow, why am I looking so green? Okay. Give me one little second here. We don't need to be that green, do we? Maybe something like that? Oh, that was very bright. Well, that's fine. All right. Is it better? Not too green? All right. We are probably going to be... I didn't have a plan to stream today. Basically, I'm going out for a couple of cold ones later tonight. And basically, I will go way too early. But yeah, we're going to be continuing where we left off in our complicated little factory. And I think we're going to be trying to get steel up and running. That is right. That is right. Now, I did say that I should kind of look into it a little bit after yesterday's stream. I did. I'd even messed around with the blueprint. I made a blueprint, and then I discovered, oh gosh, all the ratios are wrong. Yeah. Now, while I was messing around with it, I kind of understood what they meant with, oh yeah, mechanical components, you can just use steel for that. You can also make mechanical components with, construction parts with steel. You can basically make everything. You can just shift out iron altogether, I think, according to the recipes. So we're going to be... also, we have a little bit of a problem. We're basically running out of maintenance. It's actually not maintenance, it's actually iron. So yeah. Ideally, we'll finish the steel production. And then we're going to be starting to look into other sources of water, like the desalinator. Basically boiling ocean water, removing the salt. You know how it is. Let me just have... There we go. So yeah, we have some problems. We do have some problems we need to address as soon as possible. Basically, we are running out of iron. Our little excavators here, they are not digging any iron. We could have them kind of... Wow. We could have them dig out this part. And I think we'll do that. Can you focus on that little iron bit over here? So there's a little bit more iron here. I think. Let's also remove this. Don't need to dig out on the ocean. Oh! Well, that's a great way just to start the stream. We're going to be here in battle, fighting pirates. Yarr. Alright. But yeah, we are going to need more iron, because, you know, these are not doing very well. So we're going to be bringing up this. I'm kind of tempted to just remove, because we have like all these zones all over the place, but yeah, we did start digging away. So we dug down to +1, and I think we'll do the same here. And I also think we're going to have to flatten out this area here. So basically what we're going to do, we're just going to be removing all the diggy marks here. Because it's a little bit annoying to look at them and try and place buildings on top of them. Iron. So what if we just go down here? Or here. We'll go down 3. And then we'll flatten out. Oops. And then we'll just dig in here. That should give us plenty of iron. I also would like to kind of edit the areas a little bit. Kind of work in some smaller... Also, can we... It would be nice if we could have changed the colors or something like that on these. Sign. Yeah, we kind of know how it works, but like just having like a million of white boxes when you kind of click on here. So annoying that. Well, you can kind of see this is kind of where this tower is, but it's a little bit confusing, I think. Just a little bit. So yeah, we'll start working on that. We do have a little backlog of iron, only 84. And then this guy here, we're going to be going away from, you know, tearing down this mountain. And we're going to have them flatten out a little area here. Actually, we are not. We're going to be doing another thing. Because if we look at this, yeah, okay. First, let's have a look at the blueprints. Let's just get an iron plate here. All right. So the only thing we can make is construction parts and mechanical components. That's the only two things we can make with iron. Can we find steel in here? Steel. Okay, so can we... okay. So we can make construction parts with steel. And we can make mechanical. So 24 and 24. 12 plates, 12 plates. Makes 24 of each of those. If we look at the iron recipes... Oh, wait. Nine plus 9 plus 12 equals 12. 12 plus 12 plus 18 equals 24. Okay. So if we take 12 divided 19, 12 divided by 9, that is 1. So we need 1.3333 plates to make 12 of those. 24 divided by 12 is 2. Oh, no. I'm thinking the other way around. It's way early in the morning. So one steel plate will make 1.3333. One steel plate will make 2. So it's definitely more efficient to make it out of this. Yes. Actually, that means that it is more efficient with regards to wood as well, right? So one wood will, yeah. One wood would yield 2. Huh. Should we look at the concrete as well? Yeah, it has 1 to 1. And that is 18. So 24 divided by 18. Yeah, so we get 1.33333. So one, yeah, will give us a little bit more. 0.33 more. So that is definitely a more reasonable thing. Now, if you look at the steel, blast furnace. Where is it? Okay, so we're gonna need We're gonna need 24 molten, and you produce 24. So that one. And then do we... No. Cold cast. So we need 2 of those. So basically, if we just replace... Oh, if we just replace... this guy with that guy, and then add 1 additional... How big is this? Is it the same size? Kind of is. So... Okay, let's, because we did start working on something. Also, I can show you the blueprint that I kind of miscalculated, because I was very, very tired. Where is it? Blueprint? I thought I had it nailed down, but nope. Okay, so that is basically the blueprint. Now, we could actually work with this. And just fix it, because this will make 24, and this can only cool 12, right? You need also water, so you need quite a lot of water. And also we're kind of low on water. I think we'll just... I think maybe we'll do the water thing first. And I also do think we'll downgrade these. We at the moment we don't have enough water to yeah, we actually don't have enough water to deal with this. Now we are already moving coal down here manually, which is not good. And we have a coal line coming down here. I'm just trying to think. Maybe it would be easier. Can we... Could we just split the coal and drag it out here? Is this like the perfect place? But then... then we need to... Then we need to have... we could also have like a dumping thing here. Right, we could have a dumping spot here as well. For the brine. Okay, let's go and have a look at the water thing. We're gonna need this to pump up seawater. So what is this? Increase the machine's power usage by displaying multipliers. What does that even mean? So if you give it 3 times the power, or is it the boost? No. Huh. Okay, so we... Okay, go back to the water thing again. So you pump up 6... No, sorry. You pump up 100. So if we have 2 of these, that will fill a tier 2 pipe. And how big are they? They're not very big at all. They require a little bit of workers. And I'm just trying to think. I mean, we haven't upgraded those 2 here. We could just swing a pipe. I mean, ideally we could have just swung it in here. And then we need to put that into, what was it, a distillery? Let's see, we had a distillery up here. One distillery. Let me have a look at your blueprints. Okay, so 60 seawater plus coal. So that is going to yield us 36. So if we have 2 of them... No, seawater did what? Seawater did 100. And we can double, so that means it's going to take 300 kilowatts. Is that kind of what I'm seeing here? Right, let's just plop you down here for a microsecond. So... increase the machine's power usage. Triple the power for double the... I don't know if we kind of need that. So if we make 100... I'm a little bit stingy on, on the power usage. But yeah, we're just gonna have to plan like the water routes. So we could swing by here, because we might have a backlog. Another thing we could have done, we could have had... That's so stupid. We need to get the water in here. Right? Because this is a priority. Oh, actually... Yeah, this is not keeping up. We are going to need to supplement the water. And then we can just drag you over here and put down another one of these, which requires 6 workers, 7 workers. And we have 10. That's not great. And where is the coal coming in? Another thing we could have done, we could have taken coal from the wood line. Bring it underneath here. And then have it run all the way out here. That means we probably don't need to have... Let's do empty out 200. How much brine did we make? Yeah. So that is 36 extra water for 6 coal. And if we... Yeah, I think we're actually going to make it on the other side here. So we're still going to have to drag this pipe fairly long way. We could potentially drag it right next to the sewage water. And then just swing up here. I mean, it's not like the longest pipe in the galaxy. But it's not going to be a full pipe. That's another problem. It is not going to be a full pipe. Now we could plan for 2 of them. I removed them, didn't I? That means we're going to be using 12. Can we have a little... And we are not using that much coal, because the only thing... Let's see, where is these coal burners here? 7.5. Because we're mainly using oil now, right? We're kind of like in the phasing out of the coal to power our base. We are using steam from our oil setup here. Right? We are burning light oil. But that is also not going to last very long, because we go out here, have a look at you. Oh, you... I'll get it. You make 60... Okay, so it makes kind of the same amount. Okay, for 60... Yeah, you make 60 tons, so 20 per 20 seconds. Alright, so we actually made a little bit more than I thought we did. I thought we only made 20, right? So basically, we're making the same amount here, or as here. Okay. Sour. No, sorry, sweet. And since we kind of also are, that fits in here perfectly. So if we plan for 2, I kind of feel like this is a little bit wrong. We send all the poop in here, then we'll pull up the water and all the polluted water in here. But God wills it, right? And then we're probably going to need to have a tier 2 pipe here, right? Actually, we need... So that is 1 worker. That is 2. So that means we have 200 salt water. Which we... We could just pull the salt water and in here, couldn't we? And then just where is the yeah, that would have been a smart move. Let me turn that around because there is a little bit of oil in the pipe there. I think that would be a smart move. But for now, I think we'll have to think about this a little bit more. If we do that, we're going to have to do something with this diesel here. This diesel goes in here. So basically, if we just move it If we just move it up one tile, or to here, can we get all the way down here? We're going to need to move a little bit further. Okay, let's see if that works. I mean, we have plenty of diesel. And then we'll have... we're also going to need to move this little thing here. Look at us saving. Or, well, we'll see first, right? And then we'll also have to remove that bit. This is not going to work. It will. We're just going to have to move this pipe back a little bit further and plug it into here. And then have this coming out into here. Okie dokie. Fluid pipes. Dankeschön. So you basically just go in like that. Then you go in, no, not the sewage pipe, into here. And then we can remove that pipe. You're going in there. I don't know why we need an entire fluid storage for rubber, but you know. Okay, so now we should be seeing fluid flowing back into the rubber maker. Okay. And then we'll switch the blueprint around. And then we'll take this pipe away. Just check how much Unity we had left. Okay, and yeah, what are we gonna do? We're gonna... Are we using 10 workers on these farms, and we're not getting any water stored in our tanks, but we will soon. Yeah, so you're gonna bring 100, and you needed 60. So theoretically, we don't need a big pipe. So that will save us a little bit of money. Would we be able to... We can actually go all the way up here. Follow this as far as we can. Excuse me. And then we need you to go in here. Okay, salt water dealt with. And then we're going to be outputting this, and we wanted to have this come out underneath the steam pipe. So we're going to have nice and warm water for our plants. Then we're going to just follow this along. Kind of would like to, at least here, try and follow Right. Yeah. Follow the pillars a little bit. Then you can just go up here. Okay, I think we are golden. That means we can unpause you. Welcome back. And we need to build you. And we need to build you. I think we'll save some unity on having our trucks build it. Okay, so we also would like to have coal coming in here, right? And we'll... I mean, we could split it here. Good morning, loonies. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a most excellent day. So basically, okay, look at this. This is peak planning. All right. So basically, we pump out all the toxic sludge, the sewage, and everything out here, right? In this nasty pipe. Here you can see there's plenty of poop water. Oh, plenty of poop water. We forgot one thing. We're gonna have to bring another pump back here to pump out more brine. Sick. Get ready for 12 hours. Sick. Getting ready for a 12-hour stream. Oh my. Okay, and the grand conclusion of this is we're gonna be sucking up this sludge water here. And then we're going to be just putting some coal in it, boiling it and putting some coal in it. And then we're going to be sending it back into our drinking supply. I love it. I love it. Yeah, so all the fish here is going to be, you know, swimming with their bellies up. But yeah, you have a byproduct, don't you, of... brine, which we're sending out in this pipe here. Okay. I think we can deal with this. Hannibal, the ender of ocean life. Yes, it's been a while. Speaking of, I have a dead fish in my fish tank that I kind of saw right now as the stream was starting. Not related though, but kind of close. Okay, so basically what we'll do is just have you be placed here. Right, can we just get that built so we don't clog up the sewage? Oh, sorry to hear that, brother. Nah, it was just a cheap fish. But yeah, it's still annoying. Definitely. It's actually it's not a goldfish, but it is. I almost said purple. It is orange. It's Plotty, I think. Okay, so let's do that. So we probably would like to prioritize. Wait a second. Wait a second. We need one more to be removed. Oof, and I'm also almost out of Pepsi today. This is going to be a bad day to be a Hannibal. I'm not 100% sure this is going to go the way I think it will go. So what is this? Oh, that's the sour water. We could save a little bit on maintenance by also putting that in here. But I kind of would like to see if this actually works first. We probably are going to need to build you. Are you working? Yeah, you're pumping up the nasty water. Actually, it's just seawater with nastiness in it. Yes, there we go. So, yeah, there we go. We have stinky seawater. And we have coming stinky seawater. Yeah, this is nice. Okay, so you are now going into the... Hopefully... No, you're not. Alright, let's build the rest of the pipe here. So now you're going in here. Oh, look at that. We are making stinky seawater into drinkable seawater. And then we also make brine, which is very salty water, I guess. Wait. Oh, this is drinking water. Okay, I'm following the wrong pipe. Ah, where? Oh, there we go. Is brine brown? Okay, so what I'm kind of worried about here, we're clogging up sewage. Okay. What if we... Oh, wrong pipe, there we go. So we have like a little storage in the pipe, so we can kind of, you know, if you lose your wedding ring in the toilet, there is still, you know, a little time to go and find it in the pipe here. But I don't actually think this is a great idea. This is almost always empty, right? So what I think we'll do... Okay, here is another little test. Okay, so we'll take you away, and we'll have you also join into the mix. You might say, oh no, the poop has to wait even longer to get flushed. Yep. But we're gonna be just utilizing this pipe. Can anybody get that away? Okay, so we'll have you also go into the fray here. It's gonna be one toxic lump. I'm sorry for anybody who needs to go and clean this bad boy up. Okay. And then we'll have you going... Could potentially... Can we get in here? And like so. And like so. So now we have two outputs. Right. Sour water plus brine plus poop equals what? Are you clogged up all the way? No. I'm a little bit worried that I don't see any activity here. Did we mess something up? Oh yeah, we did. We need to dump brine. Oh, that's seawater. That's brine. There we go. All right. Yeah, look at that. Changed color. Yikes. All right. I mean, it could be that this is a terrible idea. Okay, is this pipe full? Nope. 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 There we go. This is now full. That means sewage is backing up. Is there any internal storage? Yeah. All right. Oh my gosh, somebody had beans for breakfast. I think actually we'll prioritize both outputs, I mean, and then inputs. The most important thing is that and that, I think. Now there we go. More smog. Ah, smells delicious. And how is Gulgravsky doing today? That was seawater, right? Then why are we not dumping anything here? There we go. Not quite sure if this is kinda... if this is kinda reasonable. So how much are we? 24. And okay, how much are we using? 4. Or how much are we producing? 4. It's the only thing that require wastewater at the moment, right? That and sewage. 4 plus 17. 23. $23, you say? Yes. They'll go the right way. You go in here. And you generate 18. And you generate 24. And I like the fact that they have added in Windows. Not the operating system, but like in the pipe so you can see all the poop. There we go. Let the poop move. Fish food. But yeah, I don't think this is a great idea. Can we strictly... No, that's a dumb idea. Just go whenever you're ready. I think we're actually gonna need... Yeah, I think we're gonna need different pipes, or at least... seawater in. Yeah, I think we'll reroute this. And have it go around and underneath this. The sour water and the sewage can share pipes. I don't know if that is smart either. Well, there's only one brine here. Yeah, okay, so I have another theory. Okay, we're gonna try. I think this is free. We'll basically just break up the pipes. Let's make sure it doesn't go into the drinking water. No. No, we're gonna be... Oh, we actually cut the pipe completely. No, I just want you to go away. Great. So if sewage... Sorry, brine water have its own dedicated outlet. We'll see if that will be any better. I want you to connect into here. Then we can move that. Oh, we probably also would like to reconnect this pipe. Let the fluids flow. Okay. We're still backing up. I think we're gonna have to give it a dedicated pipe. All right. I give up. And we'll just drag it out here. It can be actually 4 high. Why are you not doing anything? Waiting for products? We just don't have any. Why are we not seeing any sewage in here? We're probably also going to remove this because this requires a little bit of power. Is one of these going the wrong way? All right, the sewage is flowing, my friends. The poop is real. Yeah, this is all the colors of the rainbow. I like it. All right. But are we going to have like a proper flow here? You are kind of backed up quite a bit, right? But this pipe here should now start emptying out, I hope. Yeah, so we're not backing, we're not kind of having the... Yeah, this is fine, okay? It's fine, it is fine. And let's make sure that this is definitely not, and this is not backing up, right? So what do you cost? You cost 1 worker. We have like 3 workers left, which is kind of a major problem. And then we also need to figure out what to do with regards to the coal. I kind of like to have the coal belt being automatically fed. Now we can go... Let's see, we need loose storage for that. I'm also tempted to send this coal instead. We talked about that, didn't we? Send the charcoal coal basically in here somehow. If we turn you around, bring you... No. Bring you out here. Nope, go back. Like so, and then we'll lift you up once. And then you should be able to connect into here, hopefully. Not quite. What if we... Not copy, move. Did that. You need to rotate. Almost. I mean, that is quite a weird ride, isn't it? So basically we're not clearing... So you need to be... And then you come out and merge in here. Uh-huh. This looks so ugly. Must be a better way. There is a better way. We could have it. Actually, I don't think there is a better way. I mean, that is better, isn't it? That looks a little bit better. Hmm. So if we go up 3, so that is the iron line, copper line, and coal line. And have you... Hmm. No! so. And then we'll trim you back by 1. And then you need to rotate. And you, excuse-moi, can you go in here? I feel like that looks a little bit better. And then we also have room for a priority thing. And what are you going into? You are going into here. And then to conserve the mining operation, we'll use the let's see, input. Set that as a priority input. And then we'll... Theoretically, we don't need this one here now, do we? So basically what I'm trying to do is to connect coal into here. Without making it too... Wait. Let's just turn you around for a minute. And then lift you up. 1. Sometimes it works by just, you know, clicking on that red arrow. I don't understand. Do we need to have... up? Okay, so let's build that. Let's build that, and then we can remove... Then we can remove you, I hope. And you. We're gonna have you get delivered by trucks, high priority. then we're gonna have you coming out here, going up as high as we can. That is actually not true. Be bringing you up to here. And then from here, one, see, iron, copper, coal. You need to be turned around. You need to be built. Okay. We have a little jumping over the water line here situation. We're gonna have to do a little bit of a priority switch here. And this is important, so you're going to be priority output. And no, we'll start here, I believe. Gonna go that way. And then the coal could ideally okay, so what if we paint that route first? So we kind of have an idea where we want it to go. Huh? I can just follow you. only thing I'm a little bit worried about here is that. But now we are locking the wood away, which is something I kind of didn't want to do. Well, if we did that, all right, so where do you want to connect? Somewhere in here. No. Where was it? Somewhere in here. And then we'll just lower this by 1. Like so, and then you were supposed to go up here. Like so. Then we probably would like to have you... No. Kind of align the pillars so we have more free room here. And then from here... need to be one further back. Turn you around. Wow. This could also be dropped by 1 level. Okay, Houston, we have contact, kinda. Cold is going for trip of its lifetime, and then just straight into the furnace to make rubber. Nice. What a glorious end. Oh, we have we're not done yet. Need another one of you. Which we can just do. Two. No. And then you should be able to go in there. Now we're just going to be unpausing all of this. Oh, oh, like that. Like that. Oh, they're doing it. Alright, so we're done with digging into the ground here. I think we also are low on copper, aren't we? Yes. Why is that? Because we're low on copper. Very easy question to ask. So let's have our diggers. You're going down into +1. I think we're gonna go. Let's go to -3. So we're under the sea level. To remove some of this. I need to see where the actual copper is. Some copper here and here. Probably here as well. Yeah, let's not try to have the whole ocean cave in on us. Right, you know how the song goes. Diggy diggy hole. Alright, that should give us a little bit more copper. Hopefully we'll focus on digging the ramp first, because I kind of feel like sometimes I don't do that. But yeah, we are low on copper. There is... How many do we have here? We only have one excavator here. Only one. We could also... Man, look how much iron we're using, right? We've already used up all of this. Did we ever tell these guys to... What are you guys doing at the moment? You are doing something here. I kind of would like you to kind of level this area out. And you have also one excavator. You have 2. You have 3. I don't think I think we can relax a little bit on the whole system over there. You have 1. We're not using that much limestone. Where's the copper tower? There it is. So let's just throw you guys in here. All right. Could we also remove some of these rocks here? I don't like having them. We're out of Unity. Wait, we're out of Unity? It's not good. Also, the thing that we need to check here is... Oh, we're building up potatoes. But are we... The water thing here is going up. That's kind of what we need to look at. And you are actually getting... Oh, wait. You're full. You're almost full. You're probably full. We need to have you... Pipes. Lid pipe 1. You need to also, you know... Connect in here. It's basically now the water that we are... The water that we are making is only gonna go in here. That means we're only gonna be getting water for one of the farms. All right. And since this is priority input here, so we don't use coal. We'll use the groundwater first. I mean, that will constantly refill itself. Contrary to what I believed before. How much water are you guys drinking? $21. It's a hefty amount, isn't it? But I'm also curious. Do we have enough? Now we have rain all the time. Okay. I wish we had more. There are some flat space somewhere around here without any trees on it, like here. Can we use this as like a building thing? I also would like to check and see how far we've gotten here. Not very far, but you know. And I feel like we spend a lot of the game on pause. So let's build... Oh, sorry. Let's fix the blueprint that I did off camera. This guy here. So basically what needs to happen is I need to redo it. I think we could just flat out delete. I think there is no fixing this blueprint. Wait, can I not delete it? There. Okay, so steel, you say? Yes. And we're going to need to have the oxygen on this side and have the whole setup here. We could probably have the game running at slow speed. We're going to need 2 blast furnaces. Okay. Then we're going to need to have a smokestack. One smokestack. It is. Okay, and then we're gonna need... to hook these pipes up so we can send the smoke out. Then we're gonna need to have loose belts. I'm gonna lift this up. Copy that over here, and that is going to go into... and that's going to go into the slag bucket. Yes, you go in here. And then we can also just set this up. Right, slag. And we would like to just empty it. You're going to be doing that first and that. You're going to be having the same... I can't remember the key binding for the V. Okay, so that was the molten iron. Then we need to put that molten iron into 2 of these. No, sorry. 24. And you make 24. So just into 1 of these, right? And we'll copy that over here. And I think we'll also... So if we send you in here and you in here, then we can just copy this setup here. With a pipe connection. And then we're going to need oxygen. Which we found, is that here? Air separator. Yeah. Okay, so let's flip that around. And we probably just going to vent the nitrogen out into the atmosphere. And then we probably would like to have fluid pipe coming in this direction. Because then we can just do that and that and just trim off the edges here. And then we can see we need to move this. We need to move this down a little bit, and then we need to copy you. Is that what we want? I kind of feel like that is not quite what we want. Can we move that like 1 further back? I'm not quite sure if I feel like I'm doing the right thing here. I feel like this is... how much are you using? You're using 18, so that's 36. So we need one of these, or two of those. I need to type it into the calculator. 18 times 2, right? 36. Oh, it's the freaking chimney. Let's get rid of the chimney. Like so. So that is one piece of the puzzle. And we'll get you in as close as we can here. Okay. Then we need to... Man, we could just No, we can't. Yeah, can we? I mean... We could have made a blueprint for a steel furnace and just replace the... whatever they are called... The metal caster. Let's just make sure that they are the same size. I think they are. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to need this. Okay, so we're going to need 2 of these. Which we could theoretically... do that. Now the thing is, we also gonna need room for a water pipe to come in here. Sometimes it's a little tricky to see here. Oh. Wait. That's 24. We can squeeze them together. Right? Just double check. Molten pipes they can hold 120. I thought they only could hold... Oh, what? That was weird. Yeah, I thought they only could hold 60. But okay, so you can hold So how much are we producing now? We're producing 12. That's 24. Wait, am I dumb? Is it this that needs to double up? No. Oh no, this is easy, I think. We'll just flip them. So if you make 12, then you make 12. You make 24, you make 24, you process 24, you process 24. What was that? Wheat farming? Organic fertilizer. I think we'll wait a little bit with the thing. I think we're gonna go over here and do this, since we're kind of working on the steel project, right? So basically, here we can upgrade to assembly Mark III, which we can use steel to produce stuff instead of iron. So theoretically, that means we can basically remove the entire iron setup that we have here and put, if it fits though, that's another issue, right? We need to offset you by 1. Right, and then we'll deal with the molten channels, which should be fairly easy. Well, 24. 24 goes into 12. And then we just need to have the water pipe. And then we can just put a box on it for good measure. Like so. And then we can make a new blueprint. We'll call this steel here, right side. If we just copy that for now. So yeah, we are going to be phasing out the iron eventually, right? But if we... Is there like a molten priority switch? Oh yeah, there is. So I was thinking we could, theoretically... Oh. I'm just trying to see if we can repurpose this thing here. We probably can, but it's just I am too dumb to figure it out. So the molten channels are here. So remember, we have the copper thing here. I mean, we could potentially go... up and over. No. Dang it. Metal casting. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay. So here we can switch. Not yet, but that is the point that we could. That is what I'm trying to make. That we can switch between iron and steel. So when we're done here, we can just toggle the priority switch. Wait. Does that make sense? Am I way off? We also gonna need to have one here, because that's gonna connect to the other slag thing here. Because then the transaction, when we kind of completely phase out the iron, we can just, you know, remove these. think I'll make that into a blueprint. We'll call this iron and steel. Okay. Now, are we going to be able to steel? And then we're going to have this is just so perfect. It's not so perfect. Nope. Now it is that perfect. So then iron comes on top and steel comes on the bottom. So let's let's copy it instead and see if it will fit. Nope. If we move it one to the side, it will. That means we're also going to be splitting... No, because in the beginning we're not going to be building any... I think we'll just have that live on that island for a minute. Well, I think. Because we also... Remember, we're also going to need to have enough iron to keep the maintenance. And we're also going to need to see, we only have 3 workers. And what is the extra things that we're building? 6, 10, 14, 16, 18. So we need 18 workers. And we're also going to need to have like a temporary... Oh, this is so perfect, because we have started the... We have built up here. Yeah, that is perfect. That's kind of where the iron is coming in anyways, right? And the steel comes out underneath here. Are we certain there is no other use for this? This is the only thing we need them for. All right. While we think, we'll check on the whole coal thing. You are not getting any coal. It's because... It's a good question. Why are we not getting any coal? I think I see it. So that means you can go on permanent vacation. We can take that away. Oh, another thing we kind of would like to see, and that is where is the water line coming in? Oh wait, is this also going to cause problem with regards to... No. Oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing here. No, it's not going to cause a problem. But yeah, water. And also, let's just make sure that the pipes aren't backing up. You're not backing up. You're not backing up. The brine thing is not backing up. Okay, I'm happy. Potatoes are actually backing up. That's nice. How are we doing here? We're doing nicely here. We didn't need any workers for these. Maybe we'll set up a couple of rainwater collectors here. And also, how are we doing? We have 3,700. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll tell our oil things here to pump out first. Because if we can get rid of that, that is what? Okay, there's only 3 extra workers. Goodbye. But we should have enough unity to kind of cash in a couple of people. We'll summon you from the depths of the ocean. How many? 18? Yeah, that should be fine. Yeah, look at that. Now we're up to 800 potatoes again. Yeah, we were kind of going down. So what is this? Fertility equilibrium. Oh, gosh, I really wish. So fertile equilibrium. Excuse me. Fertile equilibrium is a level at which a soil will naturally stabilize based on the current crop schedule. At equilibrium, fertility loss from crops matches the natural replenishment rate. If multiple crops are in rotation, this value is approximately, since each crop has a different equilibrium point. Okay. Fertility is not a factor in this calculation. But we did... no. We did unlock something else. The wheat farm, didn't we? So we have an additional crop. Yeah, look at that. We have wheat. Not wheat. 6 month yields 44. Three months. Okay, so wheat. Wheat we can make flour plus animal feed. Okay, I don't think we have any animals. So we can also just throw it. No, but why would we do that? Because I think we get less crops from that, right? 12. So let's say we convert it into flour. With a little bit of water, we can make bread. Oh my, we could make a lot of goodies here. What is this? Cake. Sausages. Eggs. Okay, maybe there are animals here. Actually, we know there are animals. We saw chickens in one of the villages, didn't we? Excusez-moi. Where is map? There we go. Yeah, we can buy chickens for construction part. Should we buy a chicken? Oh, we can't. Acquire reputation. Oh, we don't have enough reputation. Oh, we can only buy these? Ah. How about you? Available for borrowing. Can we borrow something from here? Oh, yeah, we can borrow glass. I'm so looking forward to crossing the strait here. Really, really am. Oh boy. Another thing that is a little bit annoying. I'm kind of running out of Pepsi. This is the last Pepsi I have. So I kind of have to swip by the shop today. Which is, it is only a 3-minute walk, but you know. And I'm gonna have to make a decision because I'm also going out to the pub earlier today, but later today. So I have to make a choice because I like to go fresh out of the shower to the pub. That's kind of, I don't know, it's just weird, but that's just the way I am. So. Do I want to shower before I go to the shop and be nice to the people who lives there? Because you probably can see I'm a little bit shabby today. Probably smelling a little bit bad as well. I'm not taking a complete Asmongold, but you know, if I were to be socially nice, I probably should take a shower before I go to the shop. Yeah, I probably should. But then I'm gonna have to sit... Oh, no, you know what I can do? I can go to the shop. Okay, I can take a shower. Oh, but then again... So basically, I'm planning to buy some beer. And here in Norway, on Saturday, beer, the alcohol sale stops at 6 o'clock. So... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That was going to be 5 hours without getting it. You know what? They probably experienced smelly people before on the shop, so I'll go to the shop, buy the stuff that I need. Okay, we'll pause this guy. That's probably not going to be enough. How much are we using here? 80 kilowatts. What are we making here? These we could probably just stop, because at the moment we're not building very much, right? And we kind of almost have them full as they are. Let's hope we have enough. Did I pause it? I forgot something. Is that better? We are still not generating enough water. Okay, let's have a look here. You're backed up because no, this is seawater. That's fine. You have coal, don't have any brine, but you're backed up all the way to here. So we have that as a priority input. Then we have that as a priority output. We'll do that. So we'll send the water down here and we'll send the water down here last, which is going into the industry, right? Okay, let's see if that's better. We're wasting so much water, I feel like. Could do with some rain. Oh, by the way, I forgot. We're going to be playing the game without that little logo on the top, so that you can actually see all the stats here. Sorry. Old habits. Old hobbits die hard, right? And we need to move this one tile over. That means we have just enough space here. Oh my. Oh my. All right. That's fine. Sometimes. Sometimes. All right. We have a situation here. We are not using this because I always forget that you can't just hook this in here. How do we deal with that? We're gonna have to either move the boiler or the entire set over here. Oh wait, no, this is fine. This is fine. This is one. Oh, this is actually fine. Kinda, I think. Okay. So we need you to go out once. We need you to go underneath here, and now we should be able to put this in here. Right? It's going to be an urgent thing. Well, we're living on borrowed time here. I'll have to activate the rescue crew here. Okay, that is going to be the priority input. And you can just share between here. Okay, good. And we also got some new refugees. That means we can turn you off. And we can turn... Well, we'll wait until turbine spins again. So now both of them spins. Okay. Yeah, pause you. And how are we doing with regards to... That's right. Unpause you. Did we get anything good from the refugees? 20 diesel, thank you. Thank you. Let's pause these again. That's not going to help our Unity situation. Our Unity situation is here. This is the issue with the Unity, right? But it usually takes a little while before it updates. Yeah, our water situation is also not great. Yeah, there we go. Okay, if we don't have... We need an entire... So if we don't boost you, that will boost you and will not boost you. Because we're getting more out of this recipe. is the unity so incredibly low? So we're... Not sure. Not quite sure. But yeah, now at least we have both the turbine spinning. I mean, another thing we could have done... Barbar! Hello, hello! Welcome back, welcome back. Hope you're having a most excellent day. So you're processing 60 seawater. And you are producing 100. Could we... So you're continuing out here to this boiler. All right, so okay, you seem to be a fairly expert on this game. So we made a steel thing here, a steel/iron plate. So I don't know if it was you who said it, but iron plates. We don't need, in the future, we don't need iron plates at all, right? We just need steel. Steel is all we need, right? Iron goes to make construction parts and mechanical parts. Oh, wait. I might be lying. Maybe there are some things that needs iron to be built. Like, for example... Maybe not. Yes, in the future you can go off all steam. Retaining walls... Oh. So basically my idea here was on the blueprint. We just paste this over the iron production. And then we have this molten channel here, which we can just set. Okay, we don't want any more iron. We want like all the iron to go into steel making. So we can just do a switch here. And of course, we need water access. And tier 1 vehicles require iron. Oh, yeah. But why doesn't it say that here? Can we... That's just the production chains, right? So maybe we would like to have... Another thing that we figured out is that... You know what? We could have just offset this, since we... Is that a good idea? Since we have the copper production right next door... Right, because then this little block here is messing it up. So if we just offset it... So this is centered, right? And we'll... Let's see if that works. That kind of works. That kind of works. We're gonna need to shorten the this here. Then iron is going to come here. And we have been smart as well. Kinda. So, accidentally smart. So, the on that blueprint, the iron comes out on this level here, and the steel comes out on this bottom layer here. So, if we... remove... Well, we're going to need to remove the steel, the slag bucket, and this. And potentially a little bit of that. Okay, we're gonna be... I think we'll try it, because I have a feeling if we do this, we're gonna run out of iron. And something else. You know what? We're not researching anything. Maybe what we can do, we can go and call home our spare workers here. You guys. Also, what happens when we upgrade the... that's also something I'm curious. Are we going to be producing more oil, or are we just going to be upgrading how much oil there is here? That's something we need to figure out. Okay, so now, let's see, how much unity do we have being produced? Shouldn't we get like 1 million unity back? Yeah, there we go. So now we're producing 1. Okay. Okay, let's make a save here. We did have a test. No, I removed that. Test. Save. There is a slider from 0 to 1 time to 2 times on the oil rate. So it lets you put it to 4 times. Oh, I see. Production. If I put it here, what is it going to be? And if we upgrade it, we can just double the output. But this is... we're not going to get more oil in here. So then it's kind of pointless. Spend 200 yellow construction parts on that. Double the work, but not the total oil. Yeah, so it's kind of pointless. At the moment, we have set it up to only process 60 oil, right? Did we save? I completely forgot. Did we save the game? Test, yes. Okay, so we now are going to be... let's pause this so we don't have any issues. Removing you. We're going to be removing you. Well, there is my precious little fleet. We forgot to remove one little thing here. And this thing here, we need 5. We're not going to get that, that's for sure. But what we could have done, that means we could have half the production. Because we kind of would like to get rid of this. No, sorry, of this. Right, input. It'd be nice if we can put the iron somewhere. By the way, what does that do? So if I do that, it will... I'm confused. Oh, this is input, right? And this is output. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So I just had like a major brain fart there. Party fart. Alright, so we're basically just gonna have to wait until we have 5. So what are you guys doing at the moment? You were supposed to be flattening this area here. Why? Because we wanted to, like in my head, we first needed to flatten this to make another set of smelters here. Oh, hello there. Not enough. Enough housing. Okay, should we build another house then? Copy. Get to work. And I would have never seen that slider, by the way. That is one thing that is sure. I would have never seen that slider on the oil rig. So my worst fear here is that we are going to run out of maintenance. 5 point. That's why we were struggling with Unity. Quick remove that. You didn't do it. Okay, there we go. Okay, what else do we have here? Yeah, this is perfect. Okay. So we'll copy you. If this works, I'm going to be a happy, happy camper. We want you to just be placed. Oh, what is that? Huh? Okay. So, oh crap. We put the thing on the wrong place. You need to go here. It should be an easy fix. Okay, so that is molten iron. Which means we're also going to need to move you over by 1. Wait, we could just set... A nice game. I need to keep up. I have 2 questions. What is your first language, and when is workers and resources? My first language is Norwegian, as I am from Norway. Next workers and resources episode is probably going to come up in on Monday, I would imagine. Probably going to be hungover on Sunday. Okay, so if we just pipe the... Let's see here, because you're going to be making 24 plus 24, and also the molten channel here could hold 120, so we should be fine. Okay, so let's think here. I mean, the solution is so simple. Okay, so you go in here. And then we'll split the... We can just do it with 1. Priority switch. Then you go back in here. Now, I say it's going to be simple, but of course it's not going to be simple. Well, maybe. Then you go in here. And then you go in here to make steel. And then you get piped into the steel box. You go in here. Are we going to be able to kind of jump over here? We're probably going to be jumping over here, so we have room for the... We're not. Are you sure about that? Don't you want to go down? We're gonna have to rethink this area here. Yes. So I think that basically just... Oh. I mean, that doesn't matter too much, right? So instead we'll have a priority switch. Think hard sometimes. So you go there. You go there. And you go straight in here. You go straight in here. And if that doesn't work out for us, we kind of need more. We'll just do that. Well, this is actually perfect, because we don't need this here anymore. Then we should be able to squeeze it through here. You need to be connected up here. You. Come on, game. Come on, game. There we go. Hopefully. Then you go up like that. So when we are... Oh, we also need water. Okay. So annoying. Can we not remove... So you go into here and then you go into here. I mean, it works. You need to go the other way. Like so. Okay. Now we just need to cross our fingers that we actually have enough materials to build all of this. So let's use the Unity. We'll build the iron line first. Okay, it's going to look a little wonky, but okay. Hannibal's first factory. No, it's not. But we're going to need to build you. We're going to need to build you. We're going to need to build you. and you. I know we don't have enough unity. We're going to need to build you. We're going to need to build you. And we're going to need to build you. And then we need to... I mean, do we actually need to have... Do we need to store it? I mean... Is that necessary at the current stage of things? And B. Because, I mean, we could just, you know, do that. Oh, this is also something we kind of need to build. Like so. Who can take steel from storage? Do they need to? I usually use these boxes as, but yeah, you have a kind of have a point. We can remove that and just have like a little storage, because we kind of have this line here with storage, right? So we could have a box with steel and a box with box with steel, box with iron, and box with copper here. Trucks needs for later. Good point. Good point. No. Okay, then you go out here. Okay, this became a little bit more messier than I thought it would be, but okay, it is our mess. We're gonna be proud of our mess. Yeah. They can actually reach that one, so we don't need that. We can have a copper box. They should be able to reach the copper box. It is basically just iron plates and... Oh, I was actually doing some stuff already. Good. Good. How, is how learn the game. Yes. Oh, you need to be built. And you need to be built. I kind of find it interesting that we already have... Not already, but that we still have 100% maintenance. And then... Oh, no, this is not a problem, because the steel is going to run on this line here. So when we upgrade these, we can just have the steel line coming in here and just remove this line here. Yes. Oh, everything just fits together, kind of, maybe. A little bit messy, but, you know, it fits together. As someone famous once said, if the glove fits... But yeah, we are producing iron. Let's Let's say we wanted to have a steel box. No. Copy. We could have a steel box here and a iron box here. Now the steel box is just come underneath there and in here. You're going to be set to steel. You're going to be set to iron. And we need a loose oh wait, this is not loose, of course. This is flat. Okay, we have enough to start the research, but we're not doing any research at the moment. What should we research? Oh, we are working on something. After that, we could probably look into the edict here, and then biofuel maybe, and then... No, sorry, biofuel. Organic fertilizer, and then biofuel. Vehicle management, the electrical boiler we're going to take all the way at the end, then storage units, and then we'll do ship weaponry, actually do food market, ship weaponry and ship armor plate, logistic things, and electrical boiler. I don't still know how to deal with the... Oh. We gonna need... Can I have a look? Yeah, we're gonna need steel and... Okay, that is pretty easy. We'll just move this somewhere. Over here. Okay. Probably means we can start working on this as well. And you know what? I've been thinking about this for a minute and a half. But they don't require power. Only when they are using, like, when they're kind of conveying, that's only when they need power. Okay. So, you're gonna probably require a little bit of power when you get... When operational. Oh, but you're full. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. We are now going to be prioritizing this output here. Maybe it helps if we actually build it. We are ready, I think, to start working on steel production. So let's... Oh no, we're not. We're not. Oh yeah, we are. We did do the water thing. Speaking of water thing, how is our groundwater looking? It's probably out. Yeah, yeah, maybe it would be better to... Okay, and then we're going to be making sure that we have a priority pipe here. And we can build you right away. And that's going to be the priority input. And then, gosh, it would have been nice. It's weird that we can't use Unity to build these. It's not going to work. I think I misclicked. Okay, let's spit some Unity on here. And then this pipe can be fully operational. Are we still not making copper here, guys? What is the problem? I see the problem. I know what the problem is. We need to make another titanium pile. Where do we want to put that? I felt like I saw like a... Okay. We just build that. Then we can demolish that. Should give them something to do. Oh, wait. This is a dumb idea. How big is the pile? How can we measure that? Can we use the... So it is a little bit longer than the sign. Okay, should we just cross our fingers? But we don't take out our thing here. I also wonder... I know we have checked it before. What else we can use it to make titanium crushed ore. Titanium crushed ore we can make into whatever this is. Molten iron. If we have graphite. How do we make graphite? Coal and chlorine. That makes sense. Or we can also just do chemical plants and make carbon dioxide into graphene. Can we feed plants with graphene? Huh. Remember, we had a little bit of... Oh, that's why. Well, we can go back to boost the production here. We're missing, what, 3? Oh my god. Oh, another oh my god. I wonder if I should buy some here at the shop. That's kind of why I should do that. Running low on Pepsi here. Danger, danger. We're also running low on wood. Where is our tree harvester? And you're chopping trees. Oh yeah, this is done. Oh wait, this is the iron. Okay. Yeah, working very quickly, my little friends. Let's dig out some more shenanigans here. I mean... Sure. I did that wrong, didn't I? Oh, +1. That's correct. Oh, we also have should give them something to do. Did we ever finish this? No. Can we get that to an urgent priority? Do we have anything else that is like super urgent? No, but what we can do, we can send our boat out to explore a bit. Should we explore these 3? Do you have anything on you? No. Meep. I think we'll turn off... Oh, we have this on. Good. We need this to be made. Clock! Is the clock not working? Oh my. Let's see if we can get that to work. That probably means that this one is working. Why wasn't the clock working? Should be working now, right? Yep, there we go. And how is Hexagon doing today? Having a most excellent day? Oh no. No. This is the last Pepsi we have. No. All right, there we go. Pepsi Max. All right, I'm going to give you a close-up of the most progressive bottle cap. There we go, look. We are scavengers now. Yeah, I kind of was planning to... it's Saturday today, so, gonna be a trip down to the old faithful watering hole. But I kind of had an idea to kind of go and buy some beer. And here in Norway on Saturday, it closes at 6 o'clock. So I thought maybe... okay, so that is what, four. Okay, we have 4 hours before we need to start thinking about ending the stream. But we're probably going to be ending it before that, because we already have been streaming for 3 hours. We have very many potatoes. Can we pause the field? Because, we're running out of water, like, very rapidly. Are we getting this now? I don't know. This game has gotten bigger, I see. Yes. They added a new map. We're not playing on the new map. We're playing on the previous challenge that we failed. So basically, what was it? 11. So this is the entire map. When they had like the train update. So we tried that. Oh, no, what is happening? Oh, we are in battle. Okay, gosh. Houston, we also have another little problem. Oh, by the way, you don't actually have a truck dedicated to you, do you? No. Oh, there is so much going on. They added bridges to the game. They added amphibious vehicles. So, let's see here. If I can find it here. They added bridges. What is this? Compactor. A compactor? I didn't know that was a thing. So that makes iron scrap brass. Oh, we can squeeze down a whole bunch of stuff. Brass, yeah, but they added in amphibious vehicles, so they can kind of float around on the ocean, which could be kind of cool. They added in bridges, but that's so far away. How expensive are they? I mean, it doesn't say. That's annoying. Oh yeah, update 3, they added in trains. And what else was it? You can build a spaceship and go and catch asteroids. And for mining. They also added stacker tower with extension. So basically, this on wheels. Bridges cost a lot of steel and concrete, hundreds of thousands. Yeah, but it looks so much better than a little tiny little earth bridge like that. Well, there is a little bit of earth in here, but you know. I don't know how much it cost. We're probably going to look at it. And I think, okay. I think. Now hear me out. If it is feasible, if we think it is feasible to build a bridge from, let's say, here to here. Great. Affordable compared to all the digging, but still expensive. And can we get... Oh, that is also a thing. Can we get... excavator truck. No. I don't think we can get it. I think... Well, it depends on how they build the bridge, right? Can we build it from one shore and end up on the other shore? Or do we need these amphibious trucks? But we still need glass. Glass and steel. You need amphibious trucks. Okay, but that means can we make... Wait, molten glass. How do we make molten glass? Can we crush anything down? Broken glass. Glass mix. We do need to have sand. What is the other thing called? Manufactured sand? Thing we are making in the concrete factory here. No, we can't. We can't make it into... Oh, man. Can make filter medium. Yeah, it. I say like I did like last time we streamed this game, which was update 3. The more I play it, the more I fall in love with it, and also the more I hate it. And I finally think you have something figured out. There is like 10,000 new ones. But you're still struggling with here because we need to... And you are missing electronics because we can't get copper. We are in a predicament and a half, aren't we? Can we trade for copper? Copper? Yes. Let's buy like 40 of those. Yeah, this doesn't have sand. We have to go. We have to go over here. Oh, trade glass. Oh, yo. Glass. Because we don't need much, right? Available for borrowing. We could borrow glass. I don't think that's going to help us. Oh, we can make, yeah, we can make a construction. Oh, gosh. Expensive. We can make, yeah, we can. We can actually do that. Oh, man, that kind of makes me want to restart. Oh, I hate getting ideas like that. Kind of makes me want to restart. And then if we don't think of it. How many hours have we spent on this little patch of land? But we have learned so much, though. That's also a problem. It's not a problem, but you know, you've learned so much. Did we ever get the copper? Are you bringing any copper in by any chance? No? Oh, we fought pirates. That's why. Oh, yeah, go and explore here. Meep, meep. Oh, we actually have 7 copper in here. Is that going to be enough to make... Can't you just deliver in here? Okay. There wasn't actually a problem. It was just me, it was a dum-dum. But I'm also thinking... I hate thinking. I hate thinking. And before I continue thinking, I would like to check something. Can we find like a little copper plate here somewhere? I think I saw one in here. Can I? Yeah, there we go. I was thinking, can we use the copper plate in any other capacity? Kind of like, can we, you know, convert it into something else? It doesn't look like it. But it looks like there is another sulfur and water mixed acid. Yeah, I'm not quite there yet. Yeah, we could definitely trade for glass. It means we should be with this, right? Just dump it. We're going to have so many titanium piles all over the place. Ah, oh, pirates there also. That's not great. That is not great. Right, I'll be starting to get some copper in here. We definitely cleaned out our thing. Oh, why are we low here? Did we pause one of the field? Yes. Kind of wondering if we can pause two of them. Just to conserve a little bit of water, because we only have like 2 glasses of water left. Did they sink my ship? Oh, there we go. I was kind of worried he wasn't coming back. F4. Can we start making these, please? Where is our wood? There. Alright, so it said we couldn't harvest any more potatoes. Potatoes, yes. There comes all the wood. Okay, are we still struggling here? My control tower has no available designation to mine. Isn't all of this? Guys? Hello? Okay. Oh, that should keep them busy for a while. Are we digging now? Good, good. All right. It's gonna take so long. Let's start working on the steel. Now that everything is in working order. It was a dark and stormy night. Go here. Let's just keep pumping those up. Still have 6,000. I feel like we're not using a lot of oil anymore. But another question. Okay, let's ask ourselves another question here. If we build a bridge from here to here and not build a land bridge, we're still going to need a lot of space to dump. Should we just... Okay, I'm still having like thoughts in my head to kind of restart this challenge. Because now we can start adding house rules to an already insane Admiral gameplay, right? Should we just make like a large area? No, I have a better idea. We could just make a large area here. And here, kind of flatten this area out. And here, yeah, maybe around the coal sector here. Because that means we could potentially get the coal from the depths here. I don't know if there is any coal. Yeah, you see, there is like a little darker. So there is probably coal underneath here as well, under the water. So that means we can also make a larger cargo dock. So we have... what? We have 3 ships? Where did they come from? Also somebody... Not enough maintenance? Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Why is that? No, 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 no. Okay. It's still the copper thing. Okay, we're just gonna have to wait for the copper to get there. Also, we can kind of clean up some of these digging orders. Like those. Seems to be rather flat at the moment. This area seems fairly flat. Plop. You back in. Maintenance is going up, and our potatoes are going down. I think maybe this is a kind of a good way to do it. Kind of just have these just sit around and rest a bit. The ones that requires workers, and so do they. So when we get around 600 potatoes, we'll activate some of the farms. It's just so we don't kind of utilize all the water. Which I kind of feel like we already are doing. It's going to be the priority input. That should allow us, yes, more rain. Need to get our groundwater supply up again. Yeah, I like this. It's kind of like ice cream. Ice cream. Vanilla, chocolate ice cream. I get the pistachio ice cream up. No? There we go, pistachio ice cream. We need to get more colors in this. Gonna get it all the colors of the rainbow. Right, so we just need 124 of those, and then we're good. Another thing we could have done, we could have built another research facility. Because, I mean, this guy here is just running at 50% capacity, producing 12, and this only consumes 6. It doesn't consume power when it is activating. Let's see when... And the maintenance pops up when it is producing. Let's see when it's done. It goes down to 0.4 just to maintain it. let's upgrade this. And then we're probably also going to be... Is red the final one? Oh, wait. This is not the thing I wanted to see. It's this guy. No, there is purple. Yeah, purple seems to be. There is one more after this. It seems like... We are barely using one of these power generators. I mean, it does seem like we are burning a little bit of the heavy oil as well. And then what are you doing? Can I have you focusing on this area again? And this is the iron thing. Still have plenty. There is a couple here we can remove. A couple here we can remove. What we can do, we can expand our forests on this side. Right. Construction part 3 is almost ready. And then we also, oh man, we desperately need more water, I think. No, I don't think so. Not desperately. We do need more water, but not desperately yet. If we do, though, you're going to be making 36. And you're going to go in here. You're going to be 200 out. Oh yeah, we are needing import. Could you imagine living here? So you live in this little yellow container. What a great view, look. Pipes. Smokestacks all over the place. Oof. But what do you guys think? Should we restart this challenge and tell ourselves that we are not allowed to build a dirt bridge? It's kind of like playing Minecraft without allowing ourselves to build a nerd pole. Ah, alright, fine. Keep on. Yeah, keep on trucking. Isn't that right, my little friend? Uh, 400. Are we only storing 400 in these? 100. Wait. Oh, no, sorry. Gosh, I thought they removed the heavy oil, but that is what we currently have as fuel. Oh gosh, that scared me. Oh my. That scared me a little bit. Another thing we can do here is bring this all the way up here. So that means we basically have to fill up. Is that what we want? Not 100% convinced. Do we have like a month of rain? Or was we had 700, so kind of slowly going back up. Wait. And you're only taking in 60. So we don't need any tier 2 unless we build another one of these, right? And you're outputting 36 into here. Then you're outputting 200. And then you usually never usually never run. I say that. We're running at the moment. Edicts. Water save. Okay, so... Oh, and farm. Oh. Health boost. Do we need that? So... What is 15% of whatever we are drinking? 23. 23.6 plus potentially 60. Let's say 30 plus 30 plus 30. So that's 100 and we multiply that by 0.15. That means we'll save 17 water. It all depends on how much it's gonna cost, right? Also, like, you guys empty soon? That would have been very nice. 5,000. Would be nice if you would have made more. Saying. Yeah, it is going up. But then again, we are not ever going to have to activate these farms again. Alright, back to work, folks. Put on your straw hats. Wait. Remember we talked about, we did another research here, this thing here. So farms plus water equals some amount of crops. Some amount of crops equals flour plus animal feed. Can we use that for anything else? We can burn it. And we can put it in a boiler to make... Can we not give it to animals? Or we can make compost. Compost... Can we use that for anything? We can dump it. Oh, compost plus water equals fertilizer. A mixer. Where would that be? On the farms? Where would the mixer be? Baking unit. Mill. Maybe we haven't researched it yet. No, we haven't. But we have upgraded... How the heck did we upgrade that? Concrete mixer 2. I don't know. Oh, here. Does that have any different... Oh, I found where the mixer was. Does that have any different blueprints? No. A little bit of cattail o'clock here. Okay, so we have a couple of options we can do here. We could switch out some potatoes with wheat and make bread. Do we want to give them bread and potatoes? Are we that benevolent? What do you say, Kansky? No? No bread for the plebs? Completely in agreement. But I also do wonder if we should call it here. We've been streaming for what? 3 hours, 48 minutes and 14 seconds? So with that, my friends, I think I'll just say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly click that like button? There should be a subscribe button, a comment section, all the good stuff you can find underneath the video, and all interactions. They go far helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.